And now, tonight's presentation of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense. Tonight, we bring you a story of betrayal and retribution on Devil's Island. We call it The Stool Pigeon. So now, starring Mr. John Daner, here is tonight's suspense play, The Stool Pigeon.
It was hot that afternoon, which in itself, you understand, should not have been surprising. On that Devil's Island, it was always hot, unless there were the rains, and then it was a different, more steaming heat. There were 4 of us racing cockroaches in Cano's hut: Makil, Thibault, Cano, and myself. We were what the authorities generously called libres. That is to say, we were free to roam within the confines of the island, but never to leave it. As I say, we were racing cockroaches, and Thibault had already won 3 races. His animal was a huge red beast, fully 3.5 inches in length, and possessing a remarkable stamina. She was named Marie. Made me think of a filly I used to bet on in Paris.
It's hot. My friends, it is hot.
You never get tired of saying that, do you, Thibault?
Yeah.
Does he? Yesterday you said the same thing last month and last year.
You owe me 5 francs from the last race. Pay.
Oh, I always lose. Here.
Shall we have another?
No, it's too hot.
Oh, there. Now who says it's hot? Who? Who said it?
Oh, shut up.
You little maggot. I could break your shell with my nail if I felt like it. But I like you, Makil, so I allow you to speak to me thus.
I heard there's a ship coming next week.
Oh?
Where'd you hear that?
Cano hears everything and knows nothing.
I heard from a guard.
And it's a lie, because I hear everything first.
Did you call me a liar?
I call you a liar.
No, stop it. Put away the knife, Cano. We'll all be put in solitary if you're seen.
Hey, a knife. Knife! Where did you get a knife, Cano?
Never mind.
Oh, but I do mind. That's interesting that you have a knife. Are you thinking of escape, perhaps?
Never mind.
I'd like to buy your knife, Cano.
Not for sale.
100 francs?
I'm not selling.
150?
No.
Ah, well, some other time. Huh?
I've got half a bottle of wine. Let's go and drink it. I don't feel like quarreling.
Oh, Makil, you have a divine soul. Come, my little maggot. You too, Cano, exile.
Makil, he of the divine soul, had been on Devil's Island for 8 years. In Marseille, he had been, among other things, an habitual thief and arsonist. He stood 5'6" and had long been befriended by Thibault. Thibault was, by his very stature and past, the king of the libres on the island, a huge and gross man, towering over 6 feet. In Paris, he left behind him a series of syndicate murders for which he'd escaped the guillotine only by underground and political pressures. In spite of his terrible reputation and physical appearance, he was not an unfair man, and on the whole, well liked by the rest of us. Cano was slim and dark, volatile as benzene. In a fit of jealous anger, he'd slit his wife's throat. A handy man with a knife, a moody, uncertain fellow, Cano. I was there because I was caught embezzling from the bank. A stupid thing to do, more stupid to be caught. I looked forward to 6 more years before release.
Gone. Every last mortal drop. Half a bottle doesn't go far.
Not for one with the mouth of a hippopotamus.
I remember a wine in Paris, Monche.
Think of Emile. He might be tasting your wine soon. Away from this pest hole. How long has it been now?
9 days. No, 10. He escaped on the 14th.
I give odds he never reaches Maribor. 5-1.
Why not? Why shouldn't he?
Well, the sharks, Cano. The sharks. Very bad this year, I've heard. And his boat wasn't much good either.
Any other reason?
Well, let's wish him luck by not talking about it.
I'd like to talk about it. Makil, why else shouldn't he reach Maribor?
You know how many have tried in the past 5 years and been caught.
We all know, don't we, Thibault?
Yeah.
Someone informs. Someone tells that swine of a governor.
Yes?
We only think that. It's only a guess. Nobody's sure. Only a suspicion. Now, isn't that so, Exil?
Someone who knows everything that's happening before anyone else.
He's right. My friends, he's absolutely right. It's true. I've long suspected it myself, and it's wise that it should be brought out into the open. Someone on the island is an informer, making himself fat on the sufferings of others. I shouldn't want Emil to be caught. He was a friend, a good friend.
Terrible thing if he were caught.
The question is, who?
Who not? It could be any one of 100, if it's true.
That pig Louis Dodin? Possibly Grosjean. Oh, one could imagine anything from him. What about Grosjean?
Or Barret, or Proust, Gallinard, Munch.
Maquille, Uxil, Thibault.
Any one of us, even yourself, Canu.
Oh, no, that is a dreadful thing to contemplate, Thibault. No, not one of us.
Over here. Oh, have you seen Thibault? Oh, here you are.
Godin, huh? We were speaking of you a minute ago. What's the matter?
It's Emile.
What about Emil?
He's been caught. They were waiting for him in a patrol boat off Mirabeau. They took him.
Oh, sacre.
Now the question is, how did they know he was going to Maribor? I wonder. How did they know?
2 days later, Emile was back on the island, in solitary. We heard that he was in bad shape. Thibault managed to smuggle in some cigarettes through a friendly guard, and that was the best he could do. Things were very bad, worse than usual. The governor, Monsieur Planche, was angry, and restrictions even for Libres became more intolerable. He seemed determined to make us all pay for Emile's attempted escape. There was a lot of grumbling. Even Thibault felt the pinch. Then Emile died. We heard from the beating he received when he was captured. Thibault was very quiet for a week after. Too quiet. Then one day he said,
I'm fed up.
Why don't you take a petition to the governor?
Now, there's no joke. I repeat, I'm fed up. Something must be done.
Escape, Thibault?
That
or what?
Yes, what?
a stand. A stand for better conditions. No more oppressions. We're prisoners, but there's still rights, human rights, a stand against tyranny and inhumanity.
Bravo. You've just been elected to the Chamber of Deputies.
I'm losing patience with you, Canu.
Don't be a fool. We have no rights. Even animals. The governor's dog has more rights than we.
And you know why? Shall I tell you why? Because the governor's dog is clever. We are not clever. The governor's dog sits up prettily and begs for a morsel. He has no other dogs to contend with, no competition, while we fight and snarl among ourselves for the garbage in the street.
It's true what he says.
What does he say? What do you mean, Thibault?
If we no longer fought among ourselves, but banded together, a unit of strength, a solid front, we could force the governor, the authorities in France to better our conditions.
Then what do we do? Present a petition as Canot puts it?
No, perhaps not. Something more forceful, eh?
No good would come of it. If there is to be action, I'd rather try and escape.
How far would you get, Uxil? Are you forgetting the informer?
We don't know. We don't know there's an informer. We suspect. But we suspect everything. There's nothing else to do. Suppose it's the natives who inform. They have before. Suppose the governor is just too smart for us. How many choices do we have, anyway? Brazil, they turn us back. Dutch Guiana? Emile tried it. They're always watching. The West Indies, Venezuela, in an open boat? Not much chance there. Or do you want the jungle? An informer doesn't lessen our chances too much, it seems to me.
But it does lessen them.
I have been thinking hard, my friends. We're agreed on one thing. Conditions could not be worse, huh? If we could escape, we would do so and take our chances. Therefore, there are two choices, it seems. Better conditions on the island or escape.
And both impossible, I would say.
You're a pessimist, Exil. That's why you'll never be a success.
He's right, Exil. You'll never be a success. Go on, Thibault.
I think that we may accept both choices, one dependent on the other.
What do you mean?
If we had better conditions, we might be able to escape.
Can't you ever talk in a straight line?
Now, which of us has the greatest opportunity to see the governor?
Well, you have. You have, Thibault. You do his garden work.
Exactly.
Come on.
Patience, my friend. Monsieur Planche strolls in his garden. Thibault, he says. Thibault, the roses are not looking very well today. He stands next to me and he says this. And for the indignity this petty official heaps on my head, and for what he allowed done to Emil, I could stretch out my hands and strangle him in 5 seconds. You understand? In 5 seconds. But if I chose, I would not strangle. I would hold him as a hostage.
A hostage?
You follow me. Now let us suppose that a revolt were begun, the guards overthrown.
Oh, la, la, la.
It's a thought. Nobody's ever tried it.
But the guards would shoot us down.
They would have to shoot the governor if they tried.
And if we succeed in what you say, then what? Huh? What happens? What do we do? What?
That remains in my head. You must trust me there.
I trust no one.
Exil?
If there were a chance, I'd be with you. I don't look forward to 6 more years of this.
Makil.
I'm at your side, my friend, as always. As always.
That leaves you, Cano.
All right.
Excellent. Then we must start to make our plans carefully, very carefully. Cano, stand by the door and warn us if anyone approaches. We don't want the informer to overhear us, do we?
You are listening to The Stool Pigeon, tonight's presentation in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
If you're interested in spreading the truth about America to others, CBS Radio suggests you contact Letters Abroad, 695 Park Avenue, New York 17, New York. Letters Abroad, once you've given them a few facts about yourself, job interests, hobbies, age, will furnish you with the name of a correspondent who lives overseas. Send a stamped, self-addressed envelope to Letters Abroad at 695 Park Avenue, New York 17, New York.
And now, we bring back to our Hollywood soundstage Mr. John Daner, starring in tonight's production, The Stool Pigeon, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
We made our plans in Thibault's hut. Up to a point, they were simple. Thibault, on the next day, was to await the governor's presence. If he appeared, Thibault would grab him and take him to the greenhouse. We three, Cano, Makil, and I, would be in the vicinity. I to stand guard over Monsieur Planche with Thibault, Makil and Cano to spread word among the other libres at the moment had come. If, on the other hand, the governor did not put in an appearance, we would wait for our chance on the next day or the next. As it happened, it wasn't until the 5th day that the thing happened. It was well timed. The island was stifling, the prisoners restless, smarting under the still harsh restrictions which had followed Emil's escape and arrest. We were like a time bomb ready to explode, and the explosion came. We joined Thibault in the greenhouse. He held the struggling governor in his massive arms.
Go! All right, Makil, Cano. Get the others quietly, but hurry. Tell them to gather at the governor's house.
Let me go. You fools. You'll suffer.
Do not speak of suffering, Monsieur Blanche. It is dangerous talk for you. Go on, Cano, Makil. And remember, the guards mustn't suspect. Do everything quietly.
Yes, Thibault. Come on.
Now, if you continue to struggle, Monsieur Blanche, I shall be forced to break open your head.
What can you gain by this, Thibault? It will mean a life sentence. You know it.
And for you, possibly a death sentence. Do you know that, Governor?
What are you going to do?
Hold you as a hostage. We demand our rights as men. You understand? As men.
You have no civil rights.
Human rights. My friend Emil died. He took his chance in escaping, but he wasn't shot. He was beaten to death.
An accident. He resisted.
Things must change.
I can change nothing. The regulations are set in Paris. I simply carry them out.
You overdo your authority. You must apply for better conditions for the men.
I can do nothing.
We shall see. Stay quietly now. We'll wait until the others come back.
We waited. It seemed a long time, and the silence was more terrible than the heat in that place. The governor's hobby was raising orchids, and the greenhouse was full of them. I've always hated the things. Then, suddenly, it was too quiet, as it might be on a summer's day, a moment before a thunderstorm.
What the devil's keeping them?
I don't know. Maybe the guards know what's happened. Maybe they've been harmed.
Listen.
They're shooting them. Thibault, they're shooting them. Shut up! Someone get the alarm.
Where's Martin?
Coming, he's coming.
What happened?
We got word to about a dozen. And word must have got to the guards about him.
I told you. Now, before it's too late, release me. It'll be better for you if you do.
What happened to the others?
Last I saw, they were coming his way.
Thibault, it's horrible. I saw 4 of them fall.
All right, come on.
Where?
To his office. Monsieur Blanche, we are taking you to your office. If any guards try to stop us, you know what happens.
You can do nothing, Thibault. Now, give yourself up now. All of you.
Walk. Slowly.
You in there! Come on with your hands up!
The guards, Thibault.
Tell them, Governor. Tell them that we're coming out. With you. Now tell them.
This is the governor speaking. These men are holding me. They're coming out.
Tell them not to shoot.
Don't shoot.
Now, calmly, nicely, we walk out. Stay very close to them, my friends. That way you'll be safe.
As bees clustered around a honeypot, we sidled along the path, past the guards who stood no more than 20 feet from us. It must have been a ridiculous sight, but the honeypot was the governor and our protection from bullets. Then we were in his office. There were no others to join us, and the door closed. It was a strange thing. We none of us thought beyond the moment, and for that moment we were superior beings, prisoners no longer because we were now the captors. But when I glanced into the courtyard and saw the ring of guards looking up, rifles cradled in their arms, it was then another moment, and one, this time, of fear.
What now?
First, the siren must stop. It offends my ears. Governor, give the order.
This is the governor. Turn off the siren.
Good. You're cooperative. It's better that way.
I repeat, what now?
Now, I think we go to the next part of my plan. Makil, little maggot, stay by the window and observe. Report if there is an attempt by the guards to move into the building.
Yes, Thibault.
What do you think you can accomplish? Escape? Impossible. You know that.
It's been done. When there's been no informer, it's been done.
I don't know what you're talking about.
First things first. Now we come to the matter of conditions here.
I have told you
I
that
know what you've told me, and I say to you, it is within your power to ease the suffering of the men. Give them better food, better medical care.
Your concern for your fellow man touches me, Thibault. Did you have as much conscience over those you murdered?
That is an entirely different matter.
Enough of this, Thibault. What happens to
My
us?
dear Canu, it is happening to us now. You'll see, trust me.
The devil with that talk. When do we get out of here?
All in good time. Therefore, Governor, you will sign your pledge to do these things of which I have spoken.
If I don't?
I'll kill you. Slowly. I can. I've had practice.
Let us suppose that I agree to this. What then?
Then you don't die. Now, the second point. We have a chance to escape.
No.
A fair chance. Not the chance that poor Emil had, but then he had no chance at all, did he?
There will be no escape.
In order to escape, there must be secrecy. And there can be no secrecy when you know beforehand of the plan.
You will not have a chance to escape. If you let me go, I warn you, I will deal with you all. There will be no escape.
My dear Governor, I said nothing about when we attempt to make this escape.
What are you talking about? Escape now, Thibault.
Yes, of course, now.
Each to his own desire for me. It may be now or sometime later, but the opportunity, if it comes, must at least allow a reasonable margin of success. That is up to you, Monsieur Blanche.
What do you mean?
Here now, the third point. I wish to know the name of your informer. The one who has, for what must be at least 5 years, supplied you with information concerning every thought and deed of the prisoners.
There is no informer.
You are lying, Governor.
No, I have no need.
You have a great need if you wish to go on living.
What are you up to, Thibault?
Don't
What is-
interrupt His Excellency Carnot. He is about to tell us something.
If I tell you, will you give yourselves up?
I cannot speak for the others. For myself, yes.
You pig. You'd sell us out?
No, my dear Carnot. You're free to do as you will. Who is the informer, Monsieur Blanche? I'm getting impatient. Who?
Him.
That is what I wanted to know. Then I ask you one favor, Governor. Do not be hard on these two. All this was done to gain what you've just told me, nothing more.
I don't understand you.
My friend Emile. I have other friends. I should not want to see them go as he went. You had better escape now, Makil.
No, Thibault. It's not true. He's lying to you.
Run, Makil, run. Or I'll throw you out of the window.
On my honor, Thibault, I'm your friend. You know me.
I know you. Run.
Gilles, Cano, you don't believe it, do you?
Run, little maggot, outside. Quickly.
Don't, Thibault, don't.
Hope that the guards shoot you.
Please.
Run.
I would have cut his throat.
That is murder, my friend. You wouldn't want that. I hope that your guards will shoot first and inquire later, Monsieur Blanc.
We all went to solitary. It was expected, but somehow things were different, a little better on the island. How do you explain it? Perhaps the governor was ashamed. Perhaps he admired something about Thibault that none of us understood. How does one know these things? There's not much else to tell. A year after we were released from solitary, Thibault tried to escape. And this time it wasn't a prison informer who turned him in. It was the native from whom he bought the boat. How do you explain these things?
Suspense, in which Mr. John Daner starred in tonight's presentation of The Stool Pigeon. Next week, the story of a man who returned home to find his people in the grip of a strange disease. We call it The Frightened City. That's next week on Suspense. Suspense is produced and directed by Anthony Ellis, who wrote tonight's script. The music was composed by René Garrigan and conducted by Wilbur Hatch. Featured in the cast were Parley Bear, Joe Kearns, Tony Barrett, Jim Nusser, and Edgar Barrier.
Tomorrow night on the FBI in Peace and War, a criminal comes up against a determined socialite who doesn't scare easy. And it isn't long before the G-men move in on the ex-con's new racket. Remember, the FBI in Peace and War, tomorrow evening over most of these same stations. Stay tuned now for George Herman in the news, followed by Disc Derby. Thursday nights, The Whistler brings mystery on the CBS Radio Network.
And now, tonight's presentation of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense. Tonight, we we bring you a transcribed story of a man who used a gun once too often. So now, starring Mr. Joseph Kearns, here is tonight's suspense play, Hold Up.
What's the matter, Tim? What are you staring at?
Never mind, Hazel. Open the cash register. Quick. Unlock the safety catch on the gun. Hear me?
Tim, what's wrong?
Never mind. Do what I say. Now get away from the counter. Quick. I'll take care of everything.
I'd like a pack of cigarettes.
Any special brand?
Yeah, give me the ones with the green. Okay, stay where you are, you both. This is a holdup.
I haven't got much.
Just give me
here.
what you got, and hurry.
That a gun you got in your pocket?
Just don't you try and find out, mister.
Okay. All my receipts are in here.
Stand away. I'll get it.
Yeah, you'll get it.
Tim? Tim, please.
Stay away from here.
Tim, can't you see he's already dead?
He's over there, officer.
What happened here, a shooting match?
No.
5 bullet holes, all in the head.
Well, he tried to hold me up. What was I supposed to do?
Where's his gun?
In his pocket, just pointed it through his jacket, the right pocket.
No gun here. Maybe the left? Nope.
I know he had something in his right pocket.
This?
A fountain pen.
That's your gun. You ever see the boy before?
No. First time I saw him is tonight.
My husband saw the boy standing outside our store a few moments before it happened.
Look, I'll handle this, Hazel.
If you don't mind, I'd like to hear what your wife has to say.
Well, Tim had a feeling something was wrong. We both saw the boy standing outside looking in at us. And then he decided to come in. That's when Tim told me to unlock the safety catch on the gun in the cash register.
You've had experience with hold-up men before, haven't you, Mr. Chase?
Twice. You people were in on them both.
Yeah, I remember. Pretty rough on him, aren't you?
If you mean I don't give him a chance to rob me, yeah.
Good shot, too. You don't miss.
I didn't miss over there. Shooting Japs then. Shooting hoods now. What's the difference? The guy who shoots first gets to talk afterwards.
How much money did you have on the premises?
$15 and change. The rest was over at the house.
And you shoot it out for that?
Listen, I'm not in business to give money to hoodlums, gun or no gun. A thief's a thief. Better off dead.
Tim, please.
No! I want it known to any of these punks who want to stick me up. They'd better come in shooting, because that's the way I'll meet them.
Did you notice if anyone was with the boy?
No, I didn't see anyone.
No, there was no one we could see.
Mr. Chase, you'll have to come downtown and make a full report, just routine.
Yeah, sure. Hazel, you close up when the cops are through here.
Captain Runyon, this is Mr. Chase. Hold-up shooting on the east side. You wanted to see him?
Oh, yeah.
Definitely a hold-up attempt, although no gun was found on or near the hold-up man.
Check the victim out yet?
No, not yet, but it's a kid, 19 or 20.
Thanks, Bill. I'll call you in a few minutes. Chase, won't you sit down?
Oh, yeah, sure.
A cigarette?
No, I don't smoke, thanks, anyway.
Well, that's all right. Chase, We've met before, haven't we?
Yes, sir, about 8 months ago.
Yeah, that was the Hendricks shooting, right?
That's right.
Hold up a hand. Oh, about 6 or 7 months before that, there was the, let's see. Oh, yes, the Delano killing. Hold up, too.
I remember.
In each case, the hold-up man was shot and killed.
So that's wrong?
No, but I'd say very foolish.
Look, they were trying to rob me. I killed them. What was I supposed to do? Just give them the money and wish them luck?
Perhaps.
What?
For every hold-up man you've shot it out with, I can show you in our files a dozen dead heroes. They shot it out, too, but they were killed for their pains.
Not me, and I never will be, because I know how to use a gun. And I know those punks, too. They're all yellow when things are equal. I know. I've killed 3 of them. And I'll kill 3 more and 3 more after that.
Mr. Chase, listen, what I'm trying to say is this. Our job is to apprehend the bandit. It's not your job. You're not being paid to risk your life or shoot up your neighborhood. If there's any shooting needed, we'll do it.
I don't get you, cops. A man shoots a bandit while defending his property, and then you give me a lecture.
Let me put it this way. Someday you'll find a gunman who'll be a little faster than you. Then what?
That day will never come. You know why? Because I know my guns. My wife thought I might be killed when I was in the Pacific, but I killed instead. Me and guns have got an understanding. Neither has failed the other yet.
You're a very sure man, aren't you, Mr. Chase?
Yeah, I try to be.
If I'm not mistaken, you've got a boy almost that kid's age, haven't you?
So?
Oh, I was just thinking out loud. The terrible price the young sometimes have to pay just for living.
Hey, look, Captain, I don't feel sorry. Do you?
I didn't know the boy, I couldn't say. Except, like you, I have a boy almost his age, too. So. Captain Runyon. Yes. Yes, we'll be out in a moment. I'll have a statement to make then. The newsmen want to talk with you. Take some pictures, you mind?
Oh, sure, why not?
Oh, yes, I forgot. We've been all over the front pages together before. Twice, in fact. It makes you an old hand at meeting the press.
Maybe that's why these hoods keep trying to hold me up. It's a game. Yeah, they read about me. They all want to see if they can take me.
Well, Mr. Chase, some might say that you should get a medal for shooting these hold-up men. And then, again, if it were me, I'd find me a business where I didn't need a cocked gun to ensure my profits.
I manage.
Yes, I guess you do. Are you ready?
Sure.
Gentlemen, let's make this a short session, will you?
Sure, Cap. Mr. Chase, doesn't a gun pointed at you scare you?
Oh, maybe at first, but if I have a gun, too, I feel a little more equal. The fear's gone.
Well, do you feel your money's more important than your life when you choose to shoot it out with a hold-up man?
It's not a question of which is more important. I never worry. Handling a gun is a matter of reflex. And when there's 2 of you facing each other, who has the best aim?
Well, have you ever thought of moving away from where you are because of your store being the target for so many holdups?
Why should I? I've got a right to make a living because a man with a gun wants to take my living away from me. Should I just give it to him?
Do you feel your service experience gives you this assurance you have with guns?
Oh, maybe. Well, when you see death all the time, it becomes less of a shock to you. Less important after a while. And so do people.
Well, Captain here says a citizen shouldn't try to apprehend a gunman single-handed, but leave that job to the police.
I don't have time to wait for the police. Besides, when a man's wrong, he's wrong. I'd rather have him dead wrong.
Gentlemen, if I may, I'd like to clarify the department's position.
Oh, go ahead, Cap.
Thank you. We ask all citizens that when faced with an armed holdup in which the other party has a deadly weapon, that they do not resist, but rather that they observe the party closely and be able to identify them when apprehended.
Mr. Chase, could you tell us more about the...
Gentlemen, the entire incident is on report, as well as all statements made. You can get the rest of your story there. You can talk with Mr. Chase at his home or store if you wish to interview him further. Now, let's have your pictures.
Okay, now, Mr. Chase, will you stand here near the center of the desk? Right here, please.
That's good. That's fine. One more. How about one more?
Bill, anything more on the kid?
Oh, he's in fingerprints now.
Kind of gives you an odd sensation. Something you can't describe, this meeting a killer with legal guns, that is.
I get you, Cap. He's a cold one, all right.
It's lousy. Man who has an excuse to kill like he does. Sure, he's defending his home, his rights, but somehow it's still wrong.
3 in a row, all shots through the head. Not one bullet laid his way.
Every homicide justifiable. What's the big book say? The wages of sin.
Tim, you've been up all night. Why don't we close today?
No. Business as usual. We ought to get a lot of new customers with all this in the papers.
I only hope Jerry doesn't read it.
You hope Jerry doesn't read about me, my own son? He should be proud. He will be proud. His dad's not afraid. His dad went through a war and he came back. He can still take care of himself. And Jerry will be like me. He'll meet the world face to face. He won't take anything from anybody.
I wonder.
Well, what's the matter with you?
Well, I'm sick of all this. The newspapers, people coming in and congratulating you. For what?
Oh, you're just upset, that's all.
Tim, this is no good, all of this. Jerry's coming home from his first year at college, and he comes home to murder.
Hazel, I don't like that kind of talk.
Well, what do you call it?
Well, he'd have shot me.
All of them would have shot you, is that it?
Hey, whose side are you on?
Protect ourselves, yes, but you know that none of those people...
Hazel, we're in business. I've got to protect that business. That's why I've always got a gun handy.
Is it, Tim?
Oh, Captain Runyon.
Oh, Mr. Chase. How do you do, Mr. Chase?
Fine, thank you.
I'd like to have a little chat with you and the missus, if I might, Mr. Chase.
Of course.
I know that you've both been through a lot, but I feel this is important. We have very good reason to believe that the man shot here last night did have an accomplice.
Oh, is that right?
Yes. A brother.
When'd you find out?
This morning, when we got back positive identification of the boy from Washington. 2 and 2 still make 4. He had a brother who was released from state's prison only last week.
What was his trouble?
Robbery and attempted murder.
And you people think that maybe he was outside last night?
Yes. A woman who lives a few doors down from your store said she saw a car pull out about the same time she heard gunshots.
So maybe he ditched his brother and doesn't want any part of us.
Maybe. Maybe not. We're not paid to act on assumptions, but to always presume the worst. We're going to place a stakeout near your store for the next few nights.
What if I don't want the police around my store?
I don't understand.
It's bad for business. I can take care of myself.
That isn't the object, Mr. Chase. Our job is to catch this fellow, and if you have to be a decoy, we'd like to protect you and your wife, as well as catch our man.
This guy doesn't want any part of me.
You're presuming a lot, Mr. Chase. This man is a killer, too. Though I don't like to say this, he may try to avenge his brother. If I were you, I'd treat every stranger who came into my store for the next few days as the man who might not just want to rob you, but perhaps to kill you.
You are listening to Hold Up, tonight's presentation on radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
A double-barreled dramatic treat is Gunsmoke. Written with style and acted with a flourish, every drama on Gunsmoke is one that adults will enjoy. For the adventures of United States Marshal Matt Dillon are stories about people who might have been real. Every Saturday, every Sunday, hitch your wagon to the Star's address and let us take you back to the early days in Dodge City and set you down right smack in the middle of an exciting situation on Gunsmoke.
And now we bring back to our Hollywood soundstage Mr. Joseph Kearns, starring in tonight's production, Hold Up, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Tim, why don't we close up the store until the police catch this fella they're looking for?
Oh, don't be silly. Cops always look for the worst. The kid was probably alone. So some old lady up the block hears a car pull out just as I shoot. So that means we have to start running?
Oh, just the same, I don't like this.
Oh, Hazel, why don't you quit worrying and start getting things ready for Jerry? He'll be home in a day or two. You read his letter?
Oh, yes, you're right. It'll be good to have him home. Forget all that's happened. He's doing so fine at school. It's hard to believe he's in college.
It's not hard for me, what with all the bills.
Oh, Tim.
I don't begrudge him his schooling, Hazel. It's just that I hope maybe he'd have stayed home a year or two to help me with the store.
Well, now, his schooling's more important.
Yeah, maybe so.
You know, Tim, I can't help but think. That boy the other night, he was just Jerry's age.
He was nowhere like Jerry. He was a thief, a hoodlum. He was going to rob us.
Yes, I know, but maybe there were many reasons why.
Hazel, didn't I tell you forget it? Look, check the beer. I think we're running low. I have to put in an order tomorrow. And then go on home for the rest of the night. I'll close up.
No, I'm staying.
Oh, now you're being silly.
Well, silly or not, I'm staying.
It's been practically the whole day now, and it's getting late. Nothing's happened since the captain was here. Nothing is going to happen.
Tim, you remember what he said about every customer.
Look, if we start closing our doors in the face of every customer because some policeman thinks he might be out to kill me, we might as well close up for good.
Tim, this isn't a matter to shrug off.
Evening. Can I help you? If you can't find out what you want, just ask.
I will.
Oh, those are real good apples. Hood River apples.
We do have wonderful apples. You know the Hood River apples?
Yes, ma'am.
Looks like we're going to have a storm. And it's been so nice all week.
Hazel, why don't you phone...
Do you have any pomegranates?
I think so, over in the corner by the vegetable racks. Hazel, I was asking, why didn't you phone the depot to see what trains are doing tonight? Maybe Jerry will be in earlier than we think.
Would you mind waiting a minute or two before you get on that telephone? I'd like some help here.
Oh, I can help you, sir. Hazel, you go on and make the call.
Both of you run this store?
Yeah.
Then why don't both of you help me?
Yeah, of course.
I don't know what I want exactly. I just moved into a place near here, and I was thinking of stocking up a food supply.
Oh, we'll be glad to help you.
I'm surprised you people are still open for business so soon after what happened.
Well, business as usual, you know.
No, I don't.
I guess those things happen to a lot of people. Besides, the police are pretty efficient.
So are you. By what the papers say.
It was unfortunate.
For the kid? Yeah.
We're going to close very soon now, sir, if I can help you.
You can. How about you and your wife picking out a lot of canned goods for me? Anything you think a bachelor might need to set up housekeeping. This is all new to me.
I'd be glad to.
I'll just take a moment to make this call, and then I'll be with you, dear.
I thought you said you were in a hurry to close. Picking out all the things I want might take some time. Why don't you have your wife call later, huh?
Hazel, come on and help me with this gentleman.
All right.
Thanks. How much is your coffee?
And the ground coffee, sir?
I don't care.
$1.03 a pound.
Okay. Now, you pick out, like I say, what a person needs to keep eating a week.
Okay, so you better take care of the butter and milk, and I'll handle the canned goods.
You folks have got a nice little store here.
We like it.
Maybe that's why you don't like people sticking you up, I guess, huh?
How about beans, corned beef, and some tuna?
Sure.
All right, 2 of each be enough?
Yeah. Excuse my curiosity, but what did this kid say that held you up the other night?
Why, I don't remember exactly.
If a person held me up, I'd sure remember everything that happened. I'd always remember. Did this kid show you his gun?
Thought you read about it in the papers.
I did. Sometimes I forget details. I never met a man who'd stand up to a man. I mean, a kid. With a gun who was about to hold him up. I do remember the papers saying the only shots fired were yours. Clean through the head. Real clean, too.
Will there be anything else, sir?
Yeah. How about some of those apples you folks were talking about a little while ago?
I'll get them, Tim.
Okay. You want all your groceries in boxes or shopping bags?
Boxes.
All right. Have a car to carry all this stuff?
Yeah. Down the street a ways.
I'll help you.
No. I can manage.
Well, now, let's see. That comes to, that's 24. 8.
The paper said you only had $15 in your cash register when that kid held you up. You'll have a lot more after you finish with my bill, huh?
There, that'll be $23.44.
All righty.
Hazel, you can get ready to close up after this gentleman leaves.
Right after I called, dear. We're expecting our son home from college any day now. We thought he might be coming sooner than he said. You know, boys, always anxious.
Yeah. That kid the other night was anxious, too. But he got over it quick, didn't he?
Hello? Oh, Captain Runyon. What? Oh, wait a minute. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, Captain Runyon, you there? I'm sorry for the interruption. I was just finishing up with a customer. Can I help you? Yeah? Yeah? Well, what time? No sooner? Oh, nothing. Okay, thanks, Captain.
What do you want, Tim?
He just called to say that a team of detectives are being assigned from midnight on. Around our house, too.
Yeah.
Didn't I tell you about not worrying?
That man that just left, he worried me.
Yeah, he was a queer one, all right, but like I said, we just can't be jumping every time a customer comes in the door. Besides, tomorrow we'll all feel less jumpy.
Well, I'll call the depot now.
No, never mind. Now, Jerry won't be coming home with a storm coming up. Well, let's close up.
Tim? There's a car pulled up on the other side of the street. They turned their lights out.
So what? Probably someone who lives around here.
Why would they stop outside the store?
Oh, now you're
They're just sitting in the car. They aren't going to get out.
Well, would you in all this rain?
They just keep looking over here.
Huh? What do you mean, they? It's only one person.
I don't like it, Tim. It doesn't look right.
Quit your worrying, will you?
I wish we wouldn't have been so independent when the captain offered us protection.
No one's going to bother us. I still haven't forgotten how to shoot.
Tim, I'll call the police. They haven't come out.
Now, don't be silly.
Tim, he's getting out of the car. He's crossing the street. He's coming here.
All right, Hazel, turn out the lights. Now, you throw the latch on the door. We're closed, that's all. I'll get the gun out of the register.
Tim, he's coming to the door. Let me call the police, please.
No. I'll handle this.
Hey, open up. Come on, open up.
Tim, don't, please.
Shut up. Stay there.
Tim, no.
Okay, you can call the police now.
dead? Is he?
I don't know.
Tim. Tim, turn him over.
Why?
Turn him over. I want to see his face. Jerry. Jerry.
Oh, he must have got that car he was telling us about. I didn't know. I didn't expect him tonight. I didn't know.
Suspense, in which Mr. Joseph Kearns starred in tonight's presentation of Hold Up. Next week, we bring you a story of flight to freedom and how it ended. It is called Security Agent. That's next week on Suspense. Suspense is transcribed and directed in Hollywood by Anthony Ellis. Tonight's script was written for Suspense by Jules Maitland. The music was composed and conducted by Wilbur Hatch. Featured in the cast were Alice Backus, Leonard Weinrib, Shepard Menken, Larry Thor, Byron Kane, Frank Gerstle, and Sam Edwards.
The foot soldier in the fight for justice anywhere is the man on the beat. But in a big city, a policeman has many other responsibilities in addition to the big one of maintaining law and order. For no matter what the situation, the man in blue is likely to be the first one called when help is needed. Is a neighbor too noisy, a customer abusive, a woman ill, or a little boy lost? No matter what the reason, someone is sure to call the police. And in each call the men of the precinct answer, there is sure to be an intensely human story. For drama as rich in emotion as it is in excitement and action, listen for 21st Precinct every Thursday night. Don't miss it tomorrow over most of these same stations. Stay tuned for 5 minutes of CBS News to be followed over most of these same stations by My Son Jeep.
And now,
Tonight's presentation of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense. Tonight, we bring you a transcribed story of a man who tries to lose himself. So now, starring Parley Bear and Michael Ann Barrett, here is tonight's suspense play, A Case of Identity.
Harry. Harry, answer me.
Well, I don't know, Edna.
You don't know what?
I don't know if it's such a good idea. It might not work.
Are you crazy? You think I'd plan something that wouldn't work? You think that?
No.
Well, then what is it?
Well, how are you so sure the insurance company will do it?
You try him, Harry. You try finding one that won't jump to insure your life for $100,000.
That's how it started. She'd brought it up at dinner, not all at once, but in little pieces, just enough to make me curious. Then later, when she'd done everything she could to put me in a good mood, she told me all of it. She'd gotten the idea weeks ago, but she didn't want to mention it until I started on my vacation, just in case anyone at the office noticed I was unusually nervous. Oh, yes, she'd planned it well. She made it sound easy, so I agreed to go along with her. The next morning, I applied for a life insurance policy, one that would pay Edna $100,000 in the event of my death. A week later, the manager of that insurance company called and asked me to stop by his office.
Well, Mr. Burton, it's a pleasure to meet you personally.
Thank you.
It is an often-wear privilege to issue such a large policy.
Then it has cleared.
Well,
hasn't it? Haven't I answered enough questions, Mr. Croyd? Haven't you had enough doctors probing and poking at me?
Please, Mr. Burton, it isn't me. It's just that the Home Office seems to have some doubt
About what?
The amount of the policy. After all, $100,000 to a man of your financial... Well, frankly, Mr. Burton, are you sure
that I value my life that much? Well, I do. Is there anything wrong with that?
No, certainly not. It's just that...
Just what, Mr. Croyd?
Well, the premiums will be rather large.
I'm prepared to pay them.
You read all the clauses thoroughly?
I have.
Including this paragraph?
Mr. Croyd, I have no intention of committing suicide.
I wasn't suggesting that you had, Mr. Burton. I was merely endeavoring to acquaint you with the fact that such an eventuality would nullify our contract.
Mr. Croyd, if you'd rather not issue the policy, I'm sure there are other companies...
Not at all, Mr. Burton, not at all. It's just that caution is our byword. We find it pays in the long run.
Your company pays in the long run, Mr. Croyd. That's why people buy insurance.
Yes, well, I believe everything's in order if you'll just sign here.
There you are.
All right, Mr. Burton, that's it.
Thank you.
Take care of yourself, Mr. Burton.
Half an hour after leaving his office, I walked into that park in the center of town. I'd been spending a lot of time there, watching, waiting, feeding the pigeons. Then I'd spotted the particular pigeon I'd been waiting for. We had the same height, weight, same color eyes. We could have been brothers, except that he was a mousy gray, the color of all stumblebums. For 3 days now I'd been watching him, getting to know his habits. He showed up every morning about 11. First he'd take a walk, looking for butts. Then he'd flop on the grass and sleep. This morning I wasn't going to let him sleep.
Hi.
Nice day.
Yeah, smoggy.
Yes, it is. It gets your eyes.
Sure does. Isn't doing my head much good, neither.
Oh, bad night?
You don't happen to have a drink on you, do you?
No. But, here's a buck.
Hey, how come you give me a buck, mister?
I've got a job for you.
Job? Oh, I'm not looking for no job. I've been sick, real bad sick. Oh, you don't know.
Well, there's not much work involved. I have a cabin up in the San Bernardino Mountains that's kind of run down. I need somebody to help me fix it up.
Oh, no. That sounds like heavy work. My doctor said...
I'll do the heavy work. Okay? It'll mean $50 to you. How about it?
50?
Mm-hmm. Half now and half when the job's finished.
Well, Well, as long as there's no heavy work, then... Well, when do we go?
Right now?
Now?
Sure. Anything wrong? Do you have a business appointment?
Well, now you don't have to get sassy. Okay, we go as soon as I get that 25.
You are?
Oh, just one thing more.
What's that?
About that drink, I could sure use it.
You'll get it. I bought him a 49-cent bottle of wine, which he opened before we got to the car. Then he insisted I drive him around to a flop house so he could pay a week's rent. Finally, we turned onto the freeway and headed for home.
Harry?
Yep.
You're late. Why didn't you call?
I was busy. Getting this.
You got the policy. Oh, Harry, I was so worried.
Never mind that now. I've got him in the car.
What?
He's in the car.
Now? Here?
It's all right. The car's in the garage. He's drunk, and nobody saw us.
But we can't keep him here.
I know.
You mean do it tonight? Oh, no, Harry, not tonight.
Why not?
Because it's too soon. They're bound to be suspicious.
They'll be just as suspicious 6 weeks or 6 months from now, maybe more. We do it tonight, they'll believe it. They'll figure nobody in their right minds would pull something the day after the policy was issued.
All right. I'll be on the side road. The cutoff I showed you, remember?
I remember.
I'll be there in the coupe at 1 o'clock. I won't turn on the light.
Okay, I'll find you.
Harry,
Yeah?
who is he? What's he like?
His name's Wallace. He's a bum, a stew bum. We'll be doing him a favor. I backed the car out of the garage, careful that no one saw me. Then we started. My traveling companion wasn't feeling any pain. He polished off his bottle and passed out. No sign of anyone on that mountain highway, no houses, no cars. Not until I reached the 4,000-foot level, where there was a little rundown gas station. At 12:30, we reached the cabin. I parked on the slope, pulled the emergency brake tight, and then reached over into the back seat for the jack handle. I switched clothes with him. My keys, watch, wallet, everything but my matches. Then I saturated the upholstery with gasoline, left the can in the back seat, and got out. Move over. I'll drive.
I saw it. It was beautiful.
Yeah. A real fire, huh?
Blood on your coat. His coat.
It's all right. I'm a drunk. I fell down. It's the usual thing. Light me a cigarette.
Harry.
What?
Did you leave the car in gear?
No.
You forgot.
Take it easy, will you? I didn't forget. They'll figure I was sitting there drinking, fell asleep, the brake slipped. It'll be all right.
When do you think I'll find him?
Tomorrow, the next day. Now, when the police come, who knows what to do?
Yeah.
They'll ask a lot of questions, but don't lose your nerve and don't.
What's wrong?
I don't know. The motor's missing.
We're stopping.
Oh, shut up, will you?
Well, Harry, do something. Please do something. If they find us here like this...
Shut up! Oh, loose it won't. You fool. You stupid, ignorant fool. Why didn't you notice?
Notice what?
We're out of gas.
What?
Oh, never mind. You've still got a chance. There's a gas station a couple of miles from here. I'm going to try to coast down to it.
But if somebody sees us,
They won't. Get in the back on the floor. Hurry up. For heaven's sake, don't argue. Get in the back. Put that blanket over you and don't move. The lights are out, but somebody's got to be inside.
All right. Heard you the second time. What do you want?
10 gallons of gas.
Sorry, close at 11. Pump's locked.
Well, then unlock it.
Now, wait a minute.
I've got to have some gas. Do you understand?
Sure, I understand, but I ain't giving you none.
You're not... Now, you listen to me.
You listen, mister. I don't like your ordering ways. Coming down here like high and mighty, blowing your horn like you was Judgment Day. Now, you better get.
What do you mean by that?
Just what I said. Keep coasting, brother.
Now, wait a minute. Look, I'm sorry. I've been on the road all day. I'm jumpy. You know how it is. Now, suppose I really make it worth your while. Pay you double for some gas. Now, how'd that be?
You're all alike, your kind, ain't you? Always figuring everybody's got a price. Well, your money ain't gonna cut no ice with me. Now, you go on before I get my shotgun.
Okay, I don't want any trouble, only I thought maybe you'd be interested in $20.
Huh? How much?
$20.
For just 10 gallons of gas?
That's right.
Reckon you do want to get home. That's a little regular.
Anything, only hurry. She stopped the car a couple of blocks from Skid Row. I got out and disappeared. The torn suit, bloodshot eyes, and my beard put me in that mousy gray color. A few hours later, I was just another stumblebum. 3 days went by before they found the body. Naturally, the newspapers played it up big, real big, with a picture of me and an obituary half a column long. There was also a picture of Edna, the grief-stricken wife, taken right after she'd identified my body. I turned the page and kept on reading, and then I saw it. Only a small paragraph, but it said my widow would receive her $100,000 immediately. Hello, Edna.
Harry,
Did I frighten you? I'm sorry.
what are you doing here? How did you get in?
You still leave that key under the back doormat. How many times have I told you about that?
Well, you shouldn't have come here. Why didn't you call?
I did. All day, and no answer.
What if they're watching the house?
Why should they? The police are satisfied that I'm dead. You've got the insurance. How'd the company take it?
I think they were suspicious. They asked me an awful lot of questions.
Yeah, they figured to. But they could hardly go against the police findings. Death by misadventure.
I don't want to talk about it anymore, Harry.
No, you're right. It's all over. We've got the money now.
I've got the money.
What?
And I'm going to keep it.
Edna, you're not making sense.
I'm not? Well, let me clarify the situation for you. I've got $100,000, and you're dead. You're very, very dead.
Well, you had this idea all along. Right from the very beginning, you never had any intention of sharing that money. And you made me kill a man.
Stay right where you are, Harry. You take one more step and I'll scream, and you know how loud I can scream.
Well, go ahead.
Remember, you've lost your identity. I'll say you're a prowler. You broke in.
And I'll spill the whole works.
Including how you killed a man? No, I don't think you will. Will you, Harry?
You're smart, Edna. You're smarter than I ever gave you credit for. She'd always been the strong one, the aggressor, always gotten her way up to now. That evening, after making sure she'd been picked up by her cousin to go to a movie, as I usually did on Wednesdays, I entered the house again. I'd attended a sales convention the month before, and while I was away, I'd written her twice. Those letters were still in her desk. As quickly as I could, I lifted the old letters from their envelopes and replaced them with some I'd written that afternoon. In one of them, I said, "Darling, I can't understand why you insist I take out such a large insurance policy. If I didn't know you better, I might think you were planning to murder me." And I put the envelopes back in the desk and went into our bedroom. The keys to her coupe were on the dresser. I put them in my pocket, picked up one of her shoes, and started for the mountains. I reached the cabin about midnight, broke the heel from her shoe, tossed it into the ravine. Then I spattered mud on the shoe and put it back in the car. When I reached Palmdale, I made a long-distance phone call.
Johnson, homicide.
Hello, I've been reading about that Burton case in my newspaper, and I thought maybe I should tell someone that I was driving over Crestline the night it happened.
Who's calling, please?
I saw this car parked by a cab, and there was a man and a woman in it.
Who is this?
And they seemed to be arguing.
Arguing?
That's right.
You remember what time it was?
Just after midnight, maybe 12:30.
I see. Could I have your name now, please?
Well, I'm a family man. I wouldn't like to get involved.
But, sir, it's very...
It was the next afternoon before I could get back in the house. But when I did, I took that mud-spattered shoe with me and planted it in her closet. I was about to look in her dresser where she usually kept her cash when I heard Edna come in.
Mrs. Burton?
Yes?
Sergeant Johnson, Homicide Department. May I come in?
Why, yes, certainly.
Thank you. Sorry to bother you again, Mrs. Burton, but something has come up.
Yes?
You stated at the inquest that you were home the night of your husband's death.
I was.
Can you furnish proof to that effect?
Well, I suppose so, but I really don't know how at the moment. I told you everything before.
Some additional information has come to our attention. We'd like your help in clearing it up.
Well, naturally, I'm always ready to cooperate with the police.
Fine. Then you'll answer my questions, won't you? Did anyone see you here that evening? Can you furnish any proof at all? I'm afraid I'll have to have you come along with us, Miss Burton.
But why? I haven't done it.
I'm sorry.
Well, it's utterly ridiculous.
It's necessary, Mrs. Burton. Now, if you will, please.
Oh, all right. Let's get it over with.
Oh, Miss Burton, before we leave your house, do you recognize this?
What is it?
The heel of a shoe. We found it at the scene of the accident. Could it possibly have broken off one of yours?
No.
You're positive?
Quite positive.
Very well. Well, leave the door open, please. My partner and a policewoman are waiting outside. They have a warrant to search your house.
The police were going to search the house while I was there. That was almost funny. I was going to be caught in my own trap. For a moment, I panicked, and I realized the search team hadn't entered the house. As quickly as I could, I moved back to her bedroom. I was at the window forcing it open when I heard them, and then I was out, ducking low, running along the side of the house until I reached the street. It wasn't until I reached Edna's coop 2 blocks away that I remembered I hadn't taken any money from the dresser. I was broke now, nowhere to go, nowhere to sleep, except in the car. I parked on the boulevard a couple of hours and watched the people walking by. And then later, while driving around looking for a place to park for the night, a place where I could sleep, I turned on the car radio.
Development in the $100,000 insurance case of the late Harry W. Burton. Police have uncovered evidence which they say links Mrs. Edna Burton to her husband's death. The widow, when confronted with letters written by her husband and a broken shoe identified as hers turned up in a recent search, became hysterical, blurted out a fantastic story about her husband still being alive. Authorities, discrediting the rantings of the troubled woman, have requested her transfer to the psychiatric division of the General Hospital for examination. You will recall her husband's car crashed into a ravine near the Angeles Crest Highway. Police at the time thought the death of Mr. Burton was accidental. Meanwhile, police have issued an all-point bulletin for the car alleged to have been used in the murder plot. The car is described as a black Ford coupe, license number JGC150. It's believed...
I've got to get rid of this car. I've got to before it's spotted. But while I sleep, no money. Wait a minute. I've got a key to a hotel room, sure. Wallace's room, and he paid a week's rent in advance. Sure, if I'm lucky, I've got a chance. I haven't much choice.
Hey, where you going?
To my room. I live here. You see, here's the key, number 47.
What's your name?
Wallace, don't you remember?
No, I'm just a relief clerk.
Oh, well, I've been sick a few days. I haven't been in, so if I owe you any money, I'll pay it tomorrow.
You don't owe nothing.
I don't?
No. Good night.
All right, Wallace, reach.
What is this?
Come in all the way. That's it.
We've been waiting for you, Wallace. My name's Johnson, homicide. This is my partner, Sergeant Barton.
He's clean.
Well, what do you want with me?
We'll ask the questions, Wallace. Last Tuesday, you showed up here with enough money to pay your rent a month in advance. Where'd you get it?
Don't tell us you did some honest work, Wallace.
Well,
you got a fine record. Don't ruin it by admitting you actually did some work.
But I did. It was only $25. Can't a man make a little money?
Sure he can. Only this happened last Tuesday. And last Tuesday afternoon, you came bouncing in bragging about how lucky you were. You paid a month's rent in advance and said there'd be plenty more where that came from. Your drinking buddies told some of our boys about it. They were worried when you didn't come back. That may be something had happened to you on that job up in Crestline. You did this work up in Crestline last Tuesday night, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Try again, Wallace. You can try all night. You're not going to beat this one. We got a description from a gas station attendant up there. Fits you to a T.
But you've got the wrong man, believe me.
Oh, sure, Wallace. Well, he's not satisfied, Johnny. Give him some more.
Okay. Woman you don't know, a woman called Edna Burton. Today, just before she blew her stack, she was yelling your name like crazy. All about a flaming rocket, or was it a fireball? But whatever it was, you were the star of it, Wallace.
But I am not Wallace. I'm Burton. Ask Edna. Ask her.
Can't. At least not till she's allowed to have visitors at the state hospital.
Okay, let's go, buddy.
No, wait, please. I'll tell you the truth. You're arresting me for my own murder. I'm Burton.
That's so? But if you're Burton, where's Wallace?
Where's what?
Well, he thinks it's funny, Johnny.
Yeah. Wine sure does some crazy things to him.
It is funny. It's the funniest. Don't you see? It doesn't matter whether it's Burton and Wallace. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all.
Suspense, in which Parley Bear and Michael Ann Barrett starred in tonight's presentation of A Case of Identity. And now, tonight's presentation of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense. Tonight, we bring you a transcribed story of a boy who ran from a prophecy but couldn't escape its deadly promise. So now, starring Sam Edwards and Richard Crenna, here is tonight's suspense play, The Prophecy of Bertha Abbott.
The train moved on into the night. It was dark in the boxcar, and Ernie was scared. He didn't want to think about where he was going or why he was there. He tried to fill his mind with plans for the jazzy sports car he intended to have one day, but somehow he didn't find the comfort in this that he usually did. The image of the car blurred and became distorted. So he just sat, huddled behind a crate in a corner. He listened to the sound of the wheels on the rails and realized that he was awfully hungry.
Whitey, you still asleep?
Nah.
You're so quiet.
I've been thinking
About what?
about how hungry I am.
Gee, me too.
You got any dough?
Couple of bucks, maybe.
I guess I got about that much.
You have any idea where we are?
It'll be light pretty soon. We'll check.
When we check, then what?
Well, we're near a town or something, we get off. One thing's sure, we gotta watch we don't ride this car into a stopping place.
You mean maybe they'll be looking for us?
You're improving, man.
Whitey, what now?
We gotta run, Ernie.
He remembered she had lived alone in a little house at the end of the block. Her hair was gray and stringy, and she had a long, thin face with a beaked nose. Her name was Bertha Abbott, and she was generally regarded as a somewhat peculiar but harmless old woman. However, it was whispered among the children of the neighborhood that she was a witch, a real witch, and no child ever passed her fenced yard without a quickening step and a strange tingle of fear. Except in early summer, when the luscious golden peaches hung heavy on the tree just inside the fence. Then, fear momentarily forgotten, the children were apt to slow down and pause and contemplate the fruit, tempting, tantalizing, and beckoning.
Oh, Ernie, it'd be easy. You're scared.
Oh, who wouldn't be? Old Lady Abbott might catch us.
No, she wouldn't.
She might? What then? She's a witch, a real witch.
Gee, we could climb that old fence easy as anything.
Oh, Whitey, let's go home.
Oh, Ernie, look at them peaches.
Yeah.
Tonight, huh? When it's dark, nobody see us.
I don't want to.
You wouldn't even have to climb the tree. Just stay inside and watch.
Uh-uh.
Ernie, look at them peaches.
Ernie? Yeah. Catch. That's enough, Whitey. Let's go.
Put them inside your shirt. Here.
Whitey, let's go.
Wait, will you?
I want to go. It's so dark.
There's some neat ones up here.
We got enough.
Here.
Whitey, come on.
Oh. Shh. Who's that? Who's that out there?
Run, Ernie.
Run!
Ernie ran, but he didn't run far enough. Before he reached the fence, he stumbled and fell. Then, fear as big as the night closed in on him. He was in the clutches of the witch. She had him by the collar, and she was shaking him and screaming at him.
Come steal it, eh? Come on my property and come steal it.
Let go of me, please.
I'll keep you, you little thief.
Let me go. I didn't do it. Let me go.
You're a liar and a thief. Oh, you're a bad one. Yes, sirree, Bob, you're a bad one. You know what's going to happen to you? Do you?
Let go. You're hurting me.
Come stealing. You're bad. You know where the likes of you end up, do you? The gas chamber.
No.
A little room all locked up tight. And there's all poison gas there. And you die. Like a rat, you die there. And that's what's going to happen to you.
No!
Yes, sirree, you bad ones. You all go to the gas chamber. Now, you give me them peaches. Come stealing. Yes, sirree. You'll die like a rat. And you just go on home and tell your mother I said so.
Ernie didn't tell his mother. He couldn't tell, but he never forgot about it, and it made his sleep restless and troubled. And the days and the years passed.
Oh, Ernie, it'll be easy. Don't be a square all your life.
Cut it out, Whitey. Suppose we got caught.
We won't get caught. I got it all figured out.
The brain.
That's right, you've reached the second plateau. Look, Ernie, have you ever figured how much Goofy takes in on a weekend on this joint? Maybe $500-600.
That much?
Sure. You know where he keeps it until he can get to the bank on Monday? In a shoebox, right there in that back room.
How do you know so much?
Never mind, you just stick with old Dad. I also know there's a window in that room that opens to the alley.
Well,
there you have it.
I don't want it.
Ernie, think of all that dough.
Yeah.
Ernie, that neat car we saw down the Schweiger's lot. That one just needs a little fixing up.
Yeah.
Did you mention it to your old man?
Yeah.
Oh, what'd he say?
Nothing. Just like he didn't hear me. Just like always. Like I never said anything. Like I wasn't even there.
You should have heard my old man take off when I mentioned it.
Like how?
Same old jive, like I'm a no-good bum, and if I'm such a big shot, I gotta have a car. Why don't I pay some rent? You know.
Gee, that car, just a little fixing up.
Sure. Well, tonight?
I don't want to.
You won't even have to climb inside. Just stay outside and watch. Ernie, think of all that dough. Ernie, yeah? Hand me that crowbar.
Why don't we forget it?
Shut up. Hand me that crowbar.
Here. Whitey?
What?
It's so loud.
Oh, shut up. On your loud mouth.
Whitey, let's go. Let's forget it.
Oh, you're a cube for sure, man. Not when I'm this close. Okay. Here, the crowbar. Catch.
No. I'm sorry, Whitey.
Dummy up. It's okay. I'm going in. Now, stupid, watch. Something goofy. Come on, Ernie.
Stop! Stop you! I got a gun!
Run, Ernie, run!
They ran down the alley, through the side streets, and into the dark of the night. Whitey led and Ernie followed. Ernie didn't know where he was going, but he knew his legs hurt. His throat was dry, and his heart was a big, pounding, aching thing inside of him. They climbed a rail fence and started across a field. Ernie tripped and fell face down on the grass.
Ernie!
Give me a minute.
Come on.
Just give me a minute. Whitey.
What?
Don't Clover smell good?
We gotta run, man.
You shot him. You shot old Goofy.
I had to.
No, you didn't.
I didn't mean to shoot him.
You didn't tell me he had a gun. Where'd you get the gun?
Well, let's go.
Oh, where are we going?
Just follow me.
No, really, Whitey. Where are we going?
We'll cut across this field and swing around the back way to the freight yard.
And then what?
And we hop a freight, stupid. We gotta get out of town.
I wish we didn't. I wish you hadn't shot Goofy. I wish
Come on, Ernie. We gotta run. Now we watch. See which one looks like it's going to be pulling out.
Remember, when I was a little kid, I'd come down here to this railroad yard, and always I'd get kind of sad.
Why?
How should I know?
What's the matter? This place is lousy with cops.
You saw them?
In the light of that switch engine, about 3. Well, that figures.
What figures?
They look for us down here.
What do we do?
Stay down. Crawl along the ground to that loading platform. We'll hide under that.
Whitey,
shut up! If that switch engine with the beam turns this way, lie flat. And don't move.
Whitey, do you suppose they know it's us they're looking for?
Well, maybe.
What do you mean, maybe?
I think Goofy recognized us. Maybe told him.
You mean, maybe he didn't die?
Yeah. Maybe he didn't. Lie still. Now, when that engine turns back, move fast. Head for that platform.
I hope he didn't die.
Now, run, Ernie!
It's dark. How long do we have to stay under here?
They're making up a train on that second track. We'll watch. Just as it starts to pull out, we'll climb on.
I've never been on a train.
We'll have to let it get up some speed.
I used to think a lot about how I'd like to take a ride on a train.
Now, when I tell you, you just follow me.
It's the craziest thing. I think about going for a ride on a train. I got a real bang out of thinking about it. About getting a bag packed and saying goodbye to everybody and how I was going to send postcards, all that stuff. Then it's so crazy. When I think about the train pulling out, I get sick. Really sick. You know, Whitey?
Huh?
I get really sick when I think about the train pulling out.
Oh, Ernie, you're a real square. I think it's about time.
I follow you, Whitey, huh?
Yeah. Now about the 5th or 6th car there, you see? Look, never mind, just follow me. But you gotta move fast. Okay, now, run, Ernie, run!
My mom, she's going to be worried when I don't come home.
My mom, too. My old man. Oh, he's really going to flip. I hope he's satisfied.
What do you mean?
Well, like he's always telling me I'm no good, like I'm going to get in trouble. I guess I got it made.
Yeah. Whitey, listen.
Huh?
The wheels.
What about the wheels?
The sound they make. Like they're talking.
Oh, come on, man. Let's not get spooky. Are you crying?
No.
You are, too. Knock it off.
You are listening to the Prophecy of Bertha Abbott. Tonight's presentation on radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Smoke signals were an ingenious means of communication back in the days when America was young. But for up-to-the-minute word about the important developments that occur in our complicated and fast-moving 20th century world, you'll find CBS News a much more reliable source of information. On the job 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, the CBS Newsroom makes every effort to keep you well informed via our regular schedule of news broadcasts and by means of special bulletins whenever a significant story breaks.
And now we bring back to our Hollywood soundstage Richard Crenna and Sam Edwards, starring in tonight's production, The Prophecy of Bertha Abbott. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
You gotta help me slide this door. Yeah. Watch it now, the window gets you. Hang on. James! Now pick a spot and jump. While it's going fast like this, it slowed down some. You gotta do it, Ernie. You go first. I go first, you might chicken out. No, I won't, I promise. Okay, it's your funeral if you do. Now pick a spot with grass like that. Like this. Jump!
Where are we walking, Whitey?
There's got to be a town near here someplace.
Seems like we've been going forever.
There'll be a town pretty soon. Get something to eat. Can't you make any better time than that?
It's my ankle. I heard it when I jumped off of that train. Do you suppose... Well, figure it this way. Maybe it won't be so bad. Do you suppose we ought to forget it and... we'll just go back?
Are you crazy, man?
No, really, Whitey. Maybe it won't be so bad.
Ernie, I don't dare go back. My old man. You know how he is.
Yeah, that's right. My old man. You know what he's probably doing?
What?
Crying.
Crying?
Yeah, he cries lots of times.
Why?
How should I know?
Well, your old man cries, you ought to know why.
He's sad, I guess.
I never did dig your old man, reading all them books all the time.
Yeah, that's it. He's sad, I guess. Oh, gee, it's hot.
It's hot, it's cold, all the time beefing.
Well, it is hot, and I'm thirsty.
There's going to be a town pretty soon.
Seems like we've been going forever.
You've had enough of that hamburger, Ernie.
What do you mean?
Quiet, stupid. Keep your head down. But look at that newspaper on the counter. Don't grab it. You can see it from here.
Gee.
I'm going over to the jukebox. Leave the dope with the check on the counter and follow me. Keep your head down.
Gee, they...
Bite down. You got a dime?
Here. Gee, they got our pictures and everything.
Yeah. Keep your back turned like you're looking for a... Now, how do we get around this corner? Okay, now. Let's hurry it up a little. We'll head for that draw we passed on the way in. Stay there till it's dark.
It's almost dark. What now, Whitey?
You know something, Ernie? You get out of this country, you go someplace maybe like South America. You got a little dough, you can live like a king.
You know that, Whitey?
Oh, that's no jive, man. You got a few bucks, that's all you need.
I've been thinking about it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've been sitting here thinking about it, about how we go to South America. See, and we fall into something real good, like we discover uranium or something. We make a pile. And we come back and I got a big car. And I go home. And I drive up there in front of my old man and, well, like he's all the time saying how I'm no good and how I'm never going to make it. Only now I got this big car and all this loot. And I'm a big man, see? Ernie, wouldn't it be the most?
Yeah. Only, we can't go home.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, well.
Whitey, it's almost dark. What now?
South America.
What?
We're going to South America.
You're talking crazy.
No, I'm not. Did you notice that sign on the highway back there? We're almost to San Diego. San Diego, man, they got a harbor there and boats.
You know anything about boats, Whitey?
Well, not exactly.
See? You're talking crazy.
I tell you I'm not. First, we gotta pick up a car.
You know how to pick up a car, Whitey?
It'll be easy.
You sure you know what you're talking about?
Ernie, you just follow old Dad.
Gee, this is a neat car.
Yeah, we gotta dump it pretty soon. It's too conspicuous. Oh, man, she really is a gasser. Look at her cut out.
Wow! You know, that neat car we saw in Schweiger's lot?
Yeah?
Well, that car, I know just what we could have done to it to fix it up. It wouldn't have taken a lot, just a little work.
Yeah, that was a good car. Man, ain't that something?
Those boats are big, aren't they?
Sure. Well, you see how easy it's going to be to hide somewhere in one of those things? Now, look here, this one over here. See where they're loading that stuff up there in front? Just get on when nobody's looking, climb down in there. You're on your way.
Suppose they'd find us.
Well, we'll have dough, see? If we get caught, we just pay our way, and there we are. We got it made.
Whitey, where are we going to get this dough?
Well, I still got that gun.
No, Whitey.
Oh, Ernie, when you take it easy, it'll be easy.
You're sure this is going to work?
I never steered you wrong yet, did I? Now, this job will be a breeze. I got it all worked out. You just stay here and keep the motor running. Be ready to take off. Now, you know the way.
Like we planned it, yeah.
Where are we going to ditch the car?
Behind the warehouse on the dock, yeah.
And the boat?
The Niño Perdido, yeah. Niño means boy. What does Perdido mean?
How should I know? Okay, now, wait.
And Ernie waited. He didn't want to think about why he was there or where he was going, so he tried to fill his mind with other things. Then he remembered that Perdido meant lost.
Let's go, man.
Wait, what happened?
Something fouled up. Come on, take out.
Like we planned?
I don't know. What else? Well, there they are. After us? You know it. Faster, Ernie. They're almost on us.
We're near the dock. Did we ditch the car like we planned?
I don't know.
You gotta tell me, Whitey.
I guess so, Ernie. Okay, we're on the warehouse. Run, Ernie.
Whitey! Whitey!
Run, Ernie! Run!
So Ernie ran, around the warehouse and onto the dock, and fear as big as the night was on him. For now he was running alone.
My name is Joe Beshke. I'm a seaman on a Nino Perdido. Able-bodied, that is. I'm standing gangway watch, see, and I hear they're shooting down by the warehouse. Well, I'm like this. I always figure when they're shooting, that's when I'm going to make myself scarce. So I ducks down behind this winch, and I see this kid come running down the dock. He's running real crazy, zigzagging all over the place like he lost his rudder. Then he heads this way, and before I can stop him, he's aboard. Well, now, like I say, I wasn't at my station, but anybody could have seen them signs all over the place. There's quarantine, danger, keep off. You see, we was due to sail, but we discovered rats, and we had to fumigate. Anyway, before I knew what he was up to, he had to cover off that small forward hold, and he was down there. Psh, boy, there's enough hydrocyanic acid down there to kill 10 men. It's awful to think about. That kid closed up in there. Died like a rat.
Suspense, in which Sam Edwards and Richard Crenna starred in tonight's presentation of The Prophecy of Bertha Abbott. Be sure to listen again next week when we bring you another presentation of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense. Suspense is directed and transcribed in Hollywood by Anthony Ellis. You've heard The Prophecy of Bertha Abbott, written by Ann Dowd for Suspense. The music was composed and conducted by Jerry Goldsmith. Featured in the cast were Stacey Harris, Paula Winslow, George Walsh, Bill James, Jack Crucian, Richard Beals, and Peggy Weber.
If a prowler entered your home, you'd track him down, wouldn't you? Then why not seek out and eliminate possible sources of accidents in your home? Make frequent checks to see that stairways are uncluttered. Make sure that throw rugs are securely anchored to the floor. Keep matches, medicines, and any poisonous household materials well out of the reach of children. See that lamp cords and switches are kept in good repair. Make everyone in your family a private eye for home safety.